here at the mansion that me and the boys rented for the weekend. It's an insane view. Kind of want to show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, we literally rented a mansion for the next 4 days. It costs like almost $11,000. It's pretty insane. And you guys can see, I mean, the view is insane. Look at this. I have the whole panorama view of the entire city of pretty much Los Angeles. And this is like a 3-story crib. It's pretty nuts. This whole glass door slides all the way inside. Yeah, no, it's pretty nuts. I'm not even lying. It's pretty nuts. I mean, you can see right here. He's about to hop on a sales call right now. One of my boys. A lot of my boys are in sales, so it's pretty cool to see the new industries that your boys are in. But he's about to hop on a sales call. The homie Hamza, my cousin in the very back, he's on a sales call right now. Pablo's on a sales call. That kid's 15 years old. He makes like $7K a month at 15. At 15 years old, I was playing Fortnite, so I don't know what is up with these kids nowadays, but yeah. I was, huh?
Tell your vlog that it's 10 a.m. right now. We're going to smoke a cigarette on the truck on the roof.
Yeah. We're about to just smoke a ciggy on the. You know what? I don't even smoke cigarettes.
At 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m. Yeah. I mean, that's normal, bro. I'm Arab, so like they do that shit fucking 24/7. Yeah. Hey, no glaze. But how old are you?
You just turned 16.
You just turned 16. How much you make a month at 16? Like, what's your best month? Let me ask you that.
Like, I have a detailing business. I do like 5 to 7.
Detailing business?
Yeah.
Not even closing, not even sales.
No.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not an offer right now, so looking for an offer right now.
Dude, that's
But
insane.
once I start printing with sales, it's over.
Dude, I was around at 15 playing Fortnite. That's insane.
That was like COVID era, bro.
Yeah, it was. Crazy.
Nah, yeah, bro. You have a great head start, bro.
Dude, insane head start. Like, insane.
Take advantage of it and shit.
Just don't be a dumbass like most of these other 15-year-olds that just mess around. You have a good mentor, too. You're chilling.
Yeah. Big group of friends.
Yeah. What happened? But yeah, Hamza's on a sales call right now, but I want to show you guys like the back view. It's insane. So I'm gonna be a little quiet. Hamza's on a sales call.
Years, like a lot of anxiety and stuff like that. So it's definitely making me feel proud.
Insane, bro. Insane.
Like motivate other people as well, my family. And if I need a mentor, anyone, who knows one day.
It's pretty nuts, dude. Yeah, I don't want to be too loud because he's on a sales call right now, but this is the life of a 20-year-old entrepreneur with an e-commerce business that can work from pretty much anywhere in the world. It's pretty insane, dude. It's pretty insane. If you would have asked me a year ago if I'd be in the position that I'm in right now, I wouldn't believe you. Or if you would have told me that I'd be in the position that I'm in right now, I wouldn't believe you for one bit. Now, I know I'd get here, but I didn't know it would come this fast. And, I mean, dude, it's nuts. Like, you know, you and your boys getting a mansion in Beverly Hills for the weekend just to make some more money and work together and enjoy the nice scenery is insane. It's only up from here, dude. It's only up from here, but it's gonna be a good day. Probably get some dinner later at a really fire spot, Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. But dude, it's insane. A little bit of a slower month just because I'm kind of diversifying my inventory. But you can see right here, around $70,000 in the last 30 days. So we're at about $69,000 to be exact. Let me turn my brightness up real quick. $69,000 in the last 30 days. It's only 10 a.m. right now, and we still got a whole day to go ahead of us. But dude, it's insane. I mean, we're really making money online, living the life I've always wanted to live, all because I said, let's take a risk. And here I am with a bunch of other entrepreneurs, and yeah, pretty nuts, dude. Now with the homie Hamza. Hey, Hamza, say what's up to the vlog, bro.
What's good?
It's my boy, it's my cousin. Hamza, we came up, bro. Remember when we were back in the days when we used to play in your backyard? We were hooping every single day, playing ball. And then I moved to California, long story short. Hamza is still in Illinois, but bro just made the move to online money. And Hamza, just like honest thoughts, like how do you feel ever since you made the change?
Shit's crazy, bro.
Here we are just on a random Friday. Well, actually Thursday, it was yesterday. On a rooftop in a mansion in Beverly Hills. And these boys are delinquent smoking darts.
Just lying on the application. Straight up.
Yeah, I don't know, sales talk. But anyways, pretty insane. And it's pretty crazy because, dude, I was, working a job, trying to figure out how I was going to live my life, trying to understand, if business, online money is really my path, right? And it was so crazy to me because, you know, I would always look at people making money online. I always look at them and be like, there's no way this is real. Like, there's no way people are actually doing this at a scale at which they're saying they're doing it at. And it always boggled my mind. I was always like, how? Like, it didn't make sense to me how they're making money from practically thin air. And, you know, it's like, that's why they say in business you almost got to be delusional. Like, you have to really convince yourself that you're crazy. Like you're crazy in the sense that, you know, it's real, it works, you just have to make it happen. And I actually made a TikTok yesterday. I was saying this. I was like, you know, the biggest thing when it comes to, you know, success and entrepreneurship is you quite literally have to believe it before you see it. Most people have to see it to believe it, but as an entrepreneur that's seeking success and that's pretty much, you know, hungry for success, you have to believe it before you see it, right? Because what's in here is going to project everything out here, right? And as soon as I understood that, right, as soon as I understood that it's all a mental click, that's when I truly think everything changed for me. That's when I understood that, okay, cool, everything I project will come back. Law of attraction. And this is where I would, you know, invest in myself. This is where I would buy those mentorships. I would spend money on information. I would, you know, pay to go to masterminds in person. I would network. I would, you know, leverage my resources and leverage my money as much as possible to better myself, to upgrade myself. Because as an entrepreneur in the beginning, you shouldn't. Most people think make money, make money, make money. It's not that at all. When I started my Amazon business, I wasn't thinking make money immediately. That was the last thing I was thinking about. I was thinking more so, okay, how do I build as many skill sets as possible, as efficient as possible, to better my knowledge, which will better my business, which as a byproduct will make me money, right? So that little mental click from going from, okay, making money to building skill sets is also another thing too. And it's like, you know, dude, ever since then, I mean, you know, December I made 6 figures profit. I know what, February I made like, my bad. January I made 6 figures profit. February I made like $40,000 profit. And then this month I'm at like 38 for the month profit so far. And wow, it's pretty insane saying these numbers out loud. Holy shit. Dude, I remember when I was literally in my parents' garage with my products, trying to figure out how to list my products on Amazon, to now making, you know, 40, 38, 40, $50,000 a month consecutively. I hit a 6-figure month profit. It's insane, dude, what you can achieve in the span of, you know, a year, right? It's all it really took. And, you know, you can't fall for the bullshit, man. You can't fall for the, you know, the quick money. You can't fall for that at all. You have to understand that law of attraction is real, right? The more you project, the more you invest in yourself, the more you put out in the world, the more you will get back in, you know, in the more you'll grasp, right? And ever since then, man, like, just having that mindset switch changed everything for me. It truly did, to where we're now, you know, on a rooftop in, like I said, Beverly Hills, literally just chilling with the guys. And it's insane. I mean, look at this view. This is crazy. I'm at the very top. I showed you guys the view over there when we were downstairs, but we're at the very top on the rooftop. There's turf on the rooftop, which is kind of sick. But, I mean, look at this. It's insane. I mean, think about these houses. These houses are worth tens of millions of dollars. Like, you're telling me these people, like, you really think these people played it safe? You think these people that own these houses genuinely played it safe, right? Took the safe route, you know, went to school, did the 9 to 5, right? Obeyed their parents. I'm not saying disobey your parents, but, like, you know, they didn't do what they truly wanted. Like, you think those people really did that? Or did they do the things that made them uncomfortable? Did they, you know, put themselves in positions to grow? Did they invest in themselves? Because I could probably tell you right now this is not easy to acquire. And I know for a fact they did not take the easy route. You know, they most likely went against a typical norm, right? I mean, this is a basic college degree is not going to get you a $10 million house, right? I mean, at least from what I know, right? I mean, I'm not saying college is all bad, but I'm just saying, like, if you really want, you know, and I'm speaking to those that want the most out of life, that want the, you know, the money, the cars, the house, the watch, whatever, you know, the materialistic stuff, which I don't really care about, to be honest with you. Sure, I have materialistic stuff. I got my M4, I got my Rolex, I got some cool stuff, but that's not really what I care about. It's the freedom, obviously, is what I really care about. But if you want the freedom, if you want all these things, you can't expect to give up nothing for it, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that most people, you know, forget about, is like, oh, I can just, you know, screw off, and I can straight up, you know, pretty much for the rest of my life, and you know, magically I should be entitled to making 100K a month. I should be entitled to making for my business to be $1 million business. Like, people are so entitled nowadays, and that's a good and a bad thing. Bad thing because obviously that's just not right. You know, you can't be entitled, or else you're not going to get shit. Number two, it's a good thing because it makes it easier for people like us to stand out. It makes it easy for people like us who actually, you know, my boys right here who are just, I mean, bro's doing push-ups right now on the turf. I don't even know what to say. It makes it easy for guys like us to really stand out because we know that we're not entitled. We know we're not shit at the end of the day. We know we're just regular people that are going to die. Eventually, no one's going to really remember us forever, and we're going to be forgotten about in the next, you know, year after we die. Like, knowing these things, yes, it sounds dark, but at the same time, like, once you realize that no one cares, once you realize you're just going to die, and once you realize that, you know, the people's opinions that rub off of you, they're going to die too, and their opinions are not going to matter either. Once you realize all these things, you're going to stop caring. You're going to start realizing, holy shit, I can do whatever I want. I can go quit my job. I can drop out of school. I can go start that business. I can literally do whatever I want, good or bad, and essentially no one's going to remember me or care once I die off. Right? I know it sounds dark, I know it sounds crazy, but that's the mindset you got to have. And having that mindset has taken me so far ahead in my life to where I've made the crazy amounts of money, to where I've generated, you know, multiple six figures in my business. I've generated the $50, $60, $70, $80,000 months in revenue in my Amazon business. Like, I've done these things because I didn't care. I knew that if I just put in the work, did what I wanted to do, which is grow my company, and didn't listen to anyone else that had some sort of negative feedback, hate, I knew doing these things would get me to where I wanted to get to, right? And that's all I cared about. I didn't care about people's opinions. I didn't care about any of that stuff because I knew none of it mattered. At the end of the day, no one cares. None of it mattered. And that's the harsh reality of it. It cut off for a second, but pretty much what I was coming down to was you have to put yourself in positions to really grow, right? You have to obviously put yourself, you know, you have to invest in yourself. I didn't come to where I'm at, you know, by doing nothing. I didn't come to where I'm at by praying it was going to happen, by, you know, partying and, you know, going with all the worldly things. I've had to suffer. I had to invest my money. I had to, you know, resist from buying that car, resist from buying that stupid ass designer clothing. Like, I had to resist from buying all that shit to get to where I'm at right now, right? To get to this, right? To this freedom that we have, right? Like, this is all created from simply betting on myself, going all in, not giving a f what anybody thinks. And once you realize it's all a mental switch, it's crazy. And all from simply reselling stuff on Amazon. Who would have thought? Who would have thought selling some Oral-B and Nike socks on Amazon would give me this? Right? Obviously, there's a lot more. I'm just giving you guys a joke, an example, but crazy, man. So, other than that, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. We'll do some more vlogs throughout the week. We have the next 4 days, so I'll post a few more vlogs about, you know, about this trip and just kind of documenting the whole stuff. But appreciate you guys for tuning in, and see you guys in the next one.